I found a super cool notebook. I had found it hiding under some rocks when I was out playing in the backyard with Grandma last week. It said Book of Doing on it. I didn't quite know what that meant, but I thought it looked funny. When I showed it to Grandma, she looked at it and then gave it back to me, saying it was just an empty notebook. She didn't even see the letters on the front, I think. "Why don't you practice your writing?" she asked. I grinned widely. I had been learning to write and I could even make my own sentences now with those dots at the end. So, after taking the book from Grandma, I had to try it out. The boy got a ball. I wrote as best as I could. After admiring my sentence for a while, and showing it to Grandma, who congratulated me, a sound from outside the gate caught my eyes. There was a boy there, and he was out running around. I had never seen the boy before, but he looked happy. Then, I saw him fall over. As I stood on my tippy toes and giggled, I looked through the lines on the gate. He had tripped over a soccer ball. But I hadn't seen a soccer ball with him before. The next few days, I figured something out. The notebook was actually a wish notebook. All I had to do was write something in it and it would come true. I even found my stuffed monkey that I lost at Grandma's house 2 weeks ago after writing that I found it. I never showed it to Mommy and Daddy though. They might have tried to take it away from me. Especially if they found out I was making wishes come true with it. This week, I was at Grandma's house again, and tonight Grandma said she would make spaghetti and meatballs. My favorite. But it was taking so long. I was in my room and my tummy was growling. Then, I had an idea. I would just write it inside of the book. Then we'd be able to eat right away. After carefully printing my sentence, I closed the book and smiled, thinking of the yummy dinner. Then, moments later, the doorbell started ringing. I peeked out my window and saw Mommy and Daddy standing outside, looking gloomy. What were they doing here? Maybe they came to have dinner with us. They stepped inside, and moments later, as I was going to greet them, I heard a scream. It was Grandma. Popping my head into the kitchen, I stared at Mommy and Daddy tearing chunks from Grandma's dripping red body. "Care to join us?" Daddy asked quietly, while I screamed in terror and confusion and Mommy dug her face into Grandma's leg. As I turned to run away, I dropped the notebook from my hands. I glanced at the sentence I had just written, but didn't understand why this happened. "Let's eat, Grandma."